kind of show you what I'm doing real quick. I'm making a copper ring gasket for the exhaust. Made them out of thinner material, got a thicker flange material, cut a donut ring, lay it around the end, work it in, and try to work it down in there, and slowly going back and forth. The other one went just too easy, so it blew out on me. And I'm trying to put a better one in, get it a little tighter. Just got to pull it in and work on it back and forth. It's not been easy. Slowly it's going in. It's actually in quite a ways, if you didn't know. Now, if you see it from the side, it's slowly going in. It's rather tight, but if you get it any softer, it blew out. So I put a good thickness of copper flanging in there and cut out a nice copper donut around it. I worked it all the way around. You'll see as I do this one, I make a donut and slide over it about that far down on it. On the inside and out, I'm about maybe a 1/4 inch in on the inside, if that. And by the time you press it all in, it's all the way around the outside edge. It just takes a little bit pulling on it. My arm doesn't work like it did before. Still coming back. I'm getting ready to clean all the inside out. Get it all prepped for putting a new one in. Took a hone and cleaned it all out real well. Get it all cleaned out and smooth, and I'm gonna put a new gasket, press the gasket on again. As you can see, you got a rubbed line area, and you're just going to place it right on that rubbed line area. Okay, you're going to simple as fold it down with your fingers at first, and then we're going to go back and fold it around with a couple pieces of tools. Body hammer. Just go around your folds and fold them in and do it over and over and over again. And you'll just go around until you get it really nice and flattened back out. worry about it cradling up. You're just working some of it flat, and then you're gonna fold it again. Simple, just take it off from your fingers. It's copper. It'll fold over, and you just suck it. Get it nice and tight. Work it onto your metal a little bit. Do it again. And then hammer it nice and smooth. I know it looks primitive, but that's all you need. If you roll it around here and get it done right. There's a nice little flange down in there. And we're gonna slide that up inside of here. A little bit of finagling, and it'll slide in just like that side. So alright, we've put them back together. Get it back in there and roll it in and put it back on the car. I got a little cleaning to do and put it back in place and see how we did. A little bit of work to get them back together, but they're tight. I'm up under here. Since I had to take this apart, you got to make another copper gasket right here for the exhaust. This goes up. And I also have a plate gasket that goes here, but it doesn't seal this inner area. And this area I'll pop off. It's just a little piece of copper. You gotta get the right thickness so it fills in the gap. I'm not gonna slide it in completely, but this will go inside of here. And right now it fits real nice and tight. I don't want to press it up because I won't get it out that easy. It'll slide right over on the other piece. And it'll fill in that little bit of gap, and I just lost it. It rolled away like a quarter. All right. And between that and the other gasket and everything, we won't have a leak. I don't know why that keeps leaking. I've done everything I can for the other top piece. It's pressed back together, tight as can be. Alright, Greg's been under here pulling on this. We ended up chiseling a hole in it and popping it out. Pried on it pretty hard to get it to pop up. It didn't want to usually take channel locks, wiggle them back and forth, they pop out. But the old seal's pretty worn out. The rubber and the metal spring and everything is all popped through it. This is a good 1/16 in diameter at least, tighter around the shaft all around. So we're going to get ready and put it back in place. And go ahead and grab that plate. That should fit right over it. Want to tap it around, it should just drive right in. Or get one of my big cups.
Cups wouldn't, that'd just press the center and push it down.
Nah, that one, the brake, use them for the exhaust flanges and everything. It's like a round cup fits over it. Well, doesn't think of that way, but okay. Hold on, let's check it.
Check it.
Yeah, I think you're going in a little crooked that way.
Just work on the top then.
Yeah, here, let's pop that back loose.
37 Packard, we've put the new pinion seal in. We had to work on the other one and split it, pull it to get it out. We had to measure the right distance. We don't want to move the pinion back and forth. Getting ready to put the splined cap on the end of it for the universal joint. Once we get that on there, we will just put it down into place where it goes and tighten the nut all up on it and set the right degree back here from where we are. That's it.
Carburetor, all the stuff back on, the lines, torquing everything, checking all the fittings and everything. Pretty much ready to run it pretty soon and see if I have any leaks again.
Okay.
Make sure everything's good.
All right.
All right. Here we go. 37 Chrysler up on the lift, just going over everything. We've been roading it, driving it. You see where I went and took the exhaust flange manifold all back apart and did that. And went through this. We're going underneath of it and checking all the fittings, making sure nothing's leaking, nothing's loose, nothing's vibrating. Everything's looking really good. If you come over here, we went over to this and did a bunch of adjusting on the see anything else, guys. I mean, I've been all over. Just checking everything, going over everything. I'll put her back down and go for a ride again. All right.